This is day 19 of sharing your stories of CPS fails until something changes. It says, my then abusive husband called CPS to say I smoked weed because he was mad I didn't tell him where I was. I was visiting my mom's grave alone, so he couldn't ruin my day. And he called back to say he made it up. CPS came and asked if I would do a urine drug test. I said yes. The only thing I had in my system was prescribed Percati. I will put the word up here. That's from my pain management for nerve damage after a car accident. The CPS worker didn't do anything about that, so she made an anonymous tip, calling the report hotline saying that she heard me saying I was going to unalive my kids when my husband left for work. My husband had been at work all day, and he was the only one I'd spoken to, no one else. She showed up at my house with police officers, had a smug smirk the whole time, extremely entertained. Even the police said that she was being unprofessional and was attempting to escalate a situation. I told my kids that they had to go to the babysitter and I had to go away for work. By law, they had to let me see/speak to my children within 5 days. On the 5th day, we had court. She walked up to me and said, "Oh yeah, by the way, we got into a car accident with your children on the way to have them do a physical at the hospital." And walked away. She didn't elaborate, and I started crying. And my brother said, "She's trying to make you look unstable, so get it together." As if that wasn't bad enough, they had me evaluated by their appointed psychiatrist. He asked me if I ever felt like I had to be a supermom. I said, yes, I do PTA, school my kids after school, and I do it on my own most of the time. I have 2 kids 2 years apart, 4 and 6 at the time. He twisted my words and told the court I believe I could fly like a superhero and called myself a supermom. Right, a superhero. My kids showed up at the first visit late, disheveled, and lethargic. I asked what they had to eat and drink, and it was just water and bread. I got them something to eat out of the vending machine, and they cried when it was time to leave because my youngest one thought that they were staying, and the older one was scared that they weren't allowed to bring food with them. I reported it immediately, and they were removed from the foster home 2 days later and returned to me. I found out that the CPS worker was fired after getting caught making a fraudulent report, but I never heard anything after that. I was traumatized for a long time since then. My son ate so much, so fast, he would make himself sick. That didn't stop until he was 10. The kids weren't there for that long in the whole scheme of things and had that much of a traumatic experience. Like, that is insane. That is really insane.